in $2.2 million at 48 investors was a Form D filing.
Okay, that's basically, Form D can be, you do it over an internet portal,
Yeah.
like one of these,
Right.
like 506C,
Right.
or Form D can also be used for non-equity crowdfunding.
But then
So they possibly just did it person to person, went and raised some additional money, unless they have a campaign page somewhere where you can invest.
We don't know yet. Exceptions or exclusions, 06C, was that Form 2 or what? 06.
Exclusions what?
It says, there's 48 investor count, and then 06C.
I would say take that to a securities lawyer.
Well, no, I was just saying, but then.
I don't think this is equity crowdfunding. I don't think this is any kind of crowdfunding.
That's not
we're talking
crowdfunding?
about.
Okay, but then, does the states offer Form Ds too, or if you just do it within?
No, I believe that's a national
That's a
SEC
national
form.
thing for the Fed thing. Yeah.
SEC, state, and Joe is a securities lawyer. You can talk to him. But states have their own regulations, but in the case of Jobs Act crowdfunding that's out there, that overrules the states, except for in the case of one of them that I didn't cover, which is this guy here, okay, and that's Title IV, Regulation A, Tier 1. With that one, you'll see that when it talks about state qualification needed, right there, the answer is yes. Okay? So that's the only time you need to deal with a state issue. Okay?
Okay, so it said the offer.
State securities regulations.
They said the offer is 37 million.
Take that to a securities lawyer. Let me get any other
The
questions.
37 million means is a top, Tier 4 there or something like that.
Yes. Go ahead.
Please. Okay. My question is, this is public money.
This
Right?
is money,
Crowdfunding is public
it's
money.
not going public,
Mhm.
okay, but it is money coming in from the crowd, and it's highly regulated by the SEC, so you could call it public money. That'd be a way to call it, but it's individuals making their own decisions to invest in an issue.
So everything we've done to prepare, we're a e-commerce venture, we're right here from St. Louis.
Okay.
The fortunate thing is that we are already international. We're in 9 countries. We
Okay.
have 65 people. We're growing. We're post-seed, pre-big money, looking very
Okay.
good. But we've had interest from international investors as well.
Uh-huh.
Does that, like,
It's
make it?
possible to get investor money from international, I believe. I think one of them says, right here, you could even do foreign issuers on the 506C, which is unlimited raise, unlimited amounts, unlimited times. And then these are U.S. and Canada only as to the issuers.
Got it.
This one is U.S. only for the 1 million regulation crowdfunding.
Yeah, the tax matters, all of those things, they complicate matters. So,
Well, they will, and you're going to have to deal with a tax attorney in addition to an SEC lawyer.
we got those. Yeah.
And I think there was something that talked about taxes out here somewhere. I'll see if I find that real quick. No, I don't see it right down there. So, but I've seen things that talk to some of that. But yeah, that's where you're going to have to get in and take some money, especially if you're dealing with the bigger kind of money. If you did it before the Jobs Act, or you're dealing with it now, you're going to need to pay expensive lawyers.
Oh, we got that, believe me.
Yeah.
I have nightmares about lawyers.
There you go.
Yeah. All right.
But your nightmares might be worse if you paid
It
less
absolutely
for
will.
your.
Yes. We're doing Series A with we were talking about this, Ed's our CMO.
Okay.
We're doing a Series A with a PPM, a business plan, an
Okay.
outside evaluation, and all of that.
Okay, yeah.
But that only helped. A lot of money, but that only helped.
I'm glad you mentioned outside valuation. To me, the guy I was mentioning a while ago, who I was in the room with the guy with $800 million, worth that is what I'm told. Generally acknowledged. The guy that's looking to do one of the Series A's, he was talking about all the scams that are happening, including ICOs, where there's really nothing at all, a token out there, there's no business behind it, but you can do, and there's articles about if you're going to do some of the token kind of stuff, Bitcoin related stuff, blockchain kind of stuff, you can use a Series A to do those kind of things. However, because of all the scams that are happening by people that are doing things, he said valuation is important, that people know your valuation. So there are companies out there, third parties, that will value your company. And it's worth probably having a third-party company to do it, whether it's a local person or an independent company that does those valuations, because it's like a stamp of approval. This is a good company.
Well, I'll second that, and I'll stop after this because, you know, others might have a chance as well. But the thing is, what you're saying is absolutely right, and here's why. We were doing a Bitcoin blockchain thing.
Okay.
The counsel we got was make it a wholly owned subsidiary that's separate.
Okay.
Keep your core business with where it is. Do it if you want, but keep it separate and be.
You look like a nice guy. I'm going to connect you with a lady who is in Australia who did a successful ICO. She put her essentially PPM out in 8 languages. Okay, she also had information out in 8 languages and some other information. They raised, in the 2 pre-sales, they raised a total of $15 million. Total with the actual IPO or ICO was about $36 million. It had Business Week, all kinds of big companies are like, this was great. Financial Times, she did it well. I don't know why she approached me right before I was going to a blockchain conference in Nashville. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So, and I'm going to have some business cards up here. Other questions? Yes, Carolyn.
I don't want to take up too much time because I think there's someone coming in now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
My question is about, I don't know if you talked about the model in DC where they legalized equity crowdfunding within DC, and so people were using it in very interesting ways to have equity crowdfunding in real estate, for example, and
Yeah,
real estate trusts.
that's how the A+ is mostly happened at first. People were using them for real estate. In fact, one guy in town has done like 4 real estate deals on A+, and then he's done 2 others that are non-real estate. But yeah, we probably are going to need to. Okay, we got people coming in right.